York and Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Boise State Broncos taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Broncos offense will have first crack at this one. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, when you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Fakes to grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Arkin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
They'll run play action. The quick out. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Illinois needs a big play here on third and long.
Third down coming up.
Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Arkin. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down, Illinois.
Hand off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second down coming up.
They'll keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Madsen. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. He leaves it with the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Finds his man. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. The ball squirts free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him, creating the takeaway.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Gage. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Clement. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Arkin. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the left side. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He makes a grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Going to the running game. Gets away from one, finds room. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to run it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Motion from the wide receiver. See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on! Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Gaines. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Working that wide receiver screen. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks into the open. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Gaines. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quick strike complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Jacksonville State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Arkin. And he's still running after the move. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Finds the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Arkin. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they're after him. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The give on the counter. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Pulled and fired complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the air, it's Madsen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Broncos are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Quarterback on the keeper. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Altmaier. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. He'll bring it out. It's 4th. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a man.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the 1st down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead is now back down to 9. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes it past the marker. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
The Fighting Illini using that big run to get momentum going. The RPO fired complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Quickly complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Handoff from the gun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold. Offense.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. To the ground to try to move the chains. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And as we start the 4th quarter, they'll try to knock 3 through the uprights. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by 10 to Jacksonville State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The lone back's got it. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Uncorks it. Complete to the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They used a jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. Hard running there. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. He's got him. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Give to the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Keeps it on the draw.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. It's 1st and goal as Illinois comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Pocket breaking down. Setting up the screen. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Wants to throw again. He'll take a shot. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll line up for a second down play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Complete. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. And some room to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air. It's Altmaier. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. It's good, and that was dead. Solid, perfect.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Fires to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on third down. Using the quick game. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They just keep firing. Right on the money. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. To the air, it's Madsen. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Gaines. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Got his man on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve